Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly focus for April the 22nd through to the 28th, 2019. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Let's turn right to the cards, and everybody is getting this intense energy. Let's see what the week has in store for you. We start with the moon, intense. Um, Truly going within, finding the true balance that lays within. There's this restlessness in you. There's this feeling of a need for adventure. So adventure might be trying to pull you out of your routine this week, or there's a conflict somewhere in you wanting to go on the adventure, but there's also work and routine, and maybe it's your health and feeling the tug and the pull of the two. This is definitely finding your balance, that true balance within you, what makes you happy, what wakes you up in the morning, what makes you jump out of bed. And if that's not happening for you, it's finding what is holding you back, where you need to heal, where you need to put some kind of closure in your life to bring things into balance. So we have Pluto going retrograde this week. And Pluto, I love Pluto going retrograde because Pluto puts us in touch with our inner warrior. We see where we can do this. We can step into our independence or our dream or our want or our desire. It's raising the belief of ourself, of how we can independently bring things into balance, to go after our dreams, our goals. We have the Nine of Swords. I don't think this is a week to worry about the small stuff, and the small stuff is going to get in the way. The small stuff is going to lessen your energy. The small stuff is going to weigh you down. You don't have to have all the answers for everything right now. Go with the flow to some extent. See what the world opens up to you and gives you. We have the sun conjunct Uranus this week, so expect the unexpected. Expect magic to come in, miracles to happen, aha moments to appear, opportunities to show up, and yes, things to fall away. So don't worry too much about the small stuff. That is actually going to weigh you down this week. That is not going to allow you to move forward in the way you want. It's about the big picture this week with the moon. It's about your true happiness, your true satisfaction, being true to yourself. I think there's this independent or freedom loving or liberation that you want to step into. And if you start worrying about all the little details that goes with stepping into that plan, stepping into that opportunity, stepping into that environment, stepping into your true self, it's going to weigh you down. It's going to hamper you. It's not going to allow you to move forward in the way you want. Now, that being said, spontaneity probably isn't very good either. So we have to find that happy medium. We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is success. This is embracing your success. This is knowing your success. This is allowing other people to come and offer support and help and guidance to lead you to the next and best, the people who believe in you. Surround yourself with these people. It's really going to, there could be an opportunity. So if you like photography, then go to an exhibit or something where there's people also that love photography, and you might meet that next opportunity. You might have that aha moment, that epiphany that moves you forward in your own personal career. It's getting out with people that will raise you up, that believe that photography can be a viable way of having a career. Because I'm sure you have the naysayers in your life, right? The ones who say, well, you're really great right there, but that's not going to last forever, and you should really look over here at this nice secure option. So, but you have to find the truth for yourself. We have the Knight of Swords. This is a call for action. This is This is dreaming big. This is knowing that this is your moment. This is your stage. This is your path. This is the starting point. It's believing in yourself. It's knowing you can. It's jumping onto that stallion and raising the sword high and yelling charge. And right after the Six of Wands, now the Six of Wands is a parade being held in your honor. It represents success. And the other sword are the other wands around you, represent people standing there cheering you on, yelling your name, offering you support and love and recognition. Immediately after that, so a small compliment could actually push you into the limelight of what you want to create, what you want to do, what you want to invent, especially when it comes to career or job or perhaps what you do within the community. So there's this change in who you are. Just don't get so hung up on all the little details. And it could be something in your past. It could be usually Nine of Swords is we're sitting there late at night and we're replaying things. So maybe it's some form of healing that happened a long time ago. That there's a scar that remains, something that holds you back, and you're able to release it. But it's not by reliving every little detail. It's taking the lesson. It's taking the meaning. It's taking the wisdom from the situation, applying it to your here and now. Because not only do you have the energy to go forward in some way this week, you also have the support of others. Just don't weigh yourself. It's almost like I see you in a quicksand, getting sucked down. The more you go into the small little details of what was, what is now, and what can be. The Queen of Pentacles, it's believing in yourself, believing in your worth. This is love and relationships, and I kind of see this as you. I'm getting the image that this is you. And you need to understand your value, your worth, your beauty, your empathy, your compassion, your caring. You have to understand that you are perfect just as you are. And just be who you are. And stop worrying about all the little things of having to impress this person and that person and say the right thing and do the right thing and bite your tongue when you have to. And sometimes we do. But the storm is past. So if there was relationship problems, I think there's a lot of viable solutions. And it's understanding your worth, your value, and what you give to the relationship, the abundance that you bring in, that what you bring to the table within that relationship. And somehow recognizing this for you will give you some kind of liberation within the relationship that you haven't had till this point and you desperately need. It's like a lifeline. It makes all those little things go away because they were just illusions, clouding up a bigger picture. And the bigger picture is cleared. So we're not applying a Band-Aid this week. We are fixing long term when it comes to who you are and recognizing that about yourself. Recognizing what you truly bring to the table, especially when it comes to relationships, and where you honor your own thought process, your own values, your true self, where you honor you, the independent you, the liberated you. And we have the Judgment card. Strong energy here for you. It starts with the moon, ends with Judgment. Judgment is a beautiful full moon energy card, and we are in full moon energy. So how fitting. Maybe not this week, but going forward over the next several weeks. It could be partly this week, but There's some revelations that you make. There's some clarity that comes in that really moves you forward in the right direction, that really allows you to go after a goal or a dream in a way you never imagined you would have the energy or the time or the resources in order to actually pursue this path, whatever that path may be for you. I would think it's more in work and career and your service in the community. Relationships looks like you get this awareness of who you are within the relationship and who you need to be within the relationship, and whether there is a true balance there or not, and what needs to happen in order to bring that balance in. The storm has passed. So you've been through the trials, you've been through the lessons, you've been through the learning experiences in order for you to make some very strong, proactive choices about your relationships, your home, your family. When it comes to work and career, or perhaps your involvement within the community, it's about going after your dream. It's about believing, and there's some stuff that you have to do in order to make that happen. There's something that you still need to give in order for that to really transpire in the way that you really, the magic, for the magic to come in. Um, Not this week, but possibly next week, the week after. It could even be during the new moon, which will be in Taurus, the new moon in Taurus, which is the first week in May, if I'm not mistaken, where some kind of magic or clarity or understanding or reward comes in for the work that you're doing now. So it's a really, the Six of Wands, even though it's a parade held in our honor, we are in full armor. We're ready to go to the next step. We're doing this week. We're doing next week. We're not stopping and taking a deep breath and saying, "Oh, we're so great." We are saying, "Okay, what's the next thing I've got to accomplish? What's the next thing I've got to accomplish? Where do I need to put my energy?" And don't worry, the support, the help does show up if you are going forward, and there's some kind of and you might not see anything for your efforts during this week or next week, until the new moon perhaps. But when you do, you really understand that you have really entered a new chapter in your life, in your path. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.